Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
This is the podcast where each week we take a song and make an anime for it. So this week we've listened to Girls' Generation, our favorite group ever.
Yeah, an OG K-pop indeed.
OGG.
Yeah.
The song is titled Fire
a good one.
Alarm, so you can go listen to that now, go listen to it later. We've linked it in the description for you to easily click it and
Not
watch.
to be confused with do Fire Truck,
Not Fire Truck.
which is a fun
NCT
song.
or whatever, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Even
not
better
that
music
song.
video. But no, this is Fire
I don't
Alarm.
know if this has a music video.
We'll find
But
out.
if it does, I bet they pull a fire alarm, and it's funny. Haha.
Well,
They
let's
do
hope.
hijinks. Either way, we
Ooh,
listened to that
hijinks.
song. We each made our own animes, and then together on the show, after we share them, we're going to make a mega anime
anime.
by combining them into one super idea. And that's it. We cast ourselves at the end. We sometimes, if we remember names of actors and actresses, remember their names and put them in the show as well.
Yeah, no
It's usually just
promises.
like whoever's on the top of our minds. Like Jim Cummings is Pooh Bear, and that's just
I
the
don't
name.
think we've cast him in anything.
That's what I'm saying. He's a very talented dude.
All right, let's see if Pooh Bear ends up anywhere.
That's just the name I pulled out of my name hat today.
That's better than my name.
Maybe we
hat.
should get a hat. And then
No, if anything, we should just do like flashcards. And
That's
just like
true.
learn.
But I was
some
saying, if you
people's
think of a
names.
name, you put it in the hat, and then you draw it from the hat for the show.
But then you have to cast the person of the name you draw. Cast the name that you draw. The
Oh,
person.
I guess that's true, yeah.
You follow.
It's not great. Maybe listeners send in their own suggestions for casting the anime.
You can just send in a song.
Yes, you can do that. We'll talk more about that at the end of the show. But right now, I'm going to
You're gonna get us started.
share my idea that I had for Girls' Generation Fire Alarm. Wee wee. Nope, not that one.
Do. Fire truck.
It's how a fire alarm goes. My idea consists of a group of girls struggling through living their exhausting double lives.
Oh.
They work most of the time at a maid cafe, but the rest of the time is spent in school or finding victims to sate their vampiric bloodlust.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
See, I feel like there's a maid cafe anime that revolves around vampires, like Black Butler or something. Like, this idea just screams this already exists to me. So hopefully it doesn't. But either way, the main proprietor of the business, who is not a vampire, recruited these vampire gals because of their affinity to work late nights. She looks the other way when some patrons leave looking as if they've had their life force drained.
Oh Lord.
It's probably because that's exactly what happened.
Surprise.
Things get stranger and stranger for the group as they develop greater vampiric powers such as animal familiars, e.g. cats, rats,
Okay.
and bats,
Okay.
and the ability to turn into a bat or mist or whatever.
Sure.
That's literally all I got for this one.
Cool.
It could totally be a Halloween episode, but it's this one now.
Spooktober in March.
Marchtober.
Marchtober.
Spook
Sparch.
March. Doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Spooky March.
Hollow March. Hollow's March.
Aren't there the Ides of March?
That sounds spooky.
We could, I mean...
Let's adapt that for our own spooky
The
needs.
spy...
But mine's not
I'm gonna
necessarily spooky. It's just like,
You have vampires.
yeah, but the vampire, like fucking throwback to my fireman vampire idea.
Oh, we're going all the way back.
All the way back to
Stakes.
Ep 2, where I had vampire firefighters. All the way back. They weren't scary. They were just sexy.
Yeah, and
And
that turned
cool.
into a whole, like, vampiric society.
Yes. But that was because yours was like a fighting
That was our
society.
HBO.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was our straight to
Our straight
live
to
action
Hewlett
anime.
Packard. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. You don't know brands or channels.
Or names
Or
or
anything.
anything. Or whether chameleons have long tongues. They do.
They do, and they're weird.
And iguanas' tongues aren't that long.
No.
But not exactly like a fish. We do research.
Kind of fish-like.
Yeah.
It's just after the fact. When we're in the moment, we don't know what HBO is, what Hewlett
The
Packard
home
is.
box office. Just give me a minute. It'll come back to me.
But yeah, so I kind of went the sexy vampire.
Sexy vampire cafe.
Well, I mean, I called them gals. They're probably cute.
Okay.
It's a maid cafe. It's kind of a weird... Not weird, but... Well, it is kind of weird.
I mean, some parts of it are a little interesting.
But it's less of like the cutesy kind of maid cafe and more of just like, let these women serve you food and stuff, but also you'll be served to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
So that was my idea. It probably already exists. Like when I was writing it, I was like, oh my God, there's like so many maid cafe / vampire / like all of these things. So I don't know if mine stands out because of the proprietor not being a vampire and therefore...
And they're fairly clueless? Or
No,
they're
no,
just
no, like
willfully looking the other way?
She knows.
Okay.
She knows. She hired them for the...
It almost sounds like a brothel.
I know, but it's not sexual in any way.
Sure.
This is just they food. They serve food, they get food.
The food is orgasmic.
Blood.
And blood.
You took this a different way. Either way.
You said sexy vampires.
I know, because my
You know
firemen
I've
were
seen-
sexy vampires, remember?
You know I've seen all the Twilight.
The one boy wasn't a vampire, but he was a firefighter anyways, and they, like, protected him with their lives and shit. It was great.
It was.
That was Stakes.
That's a throwback.
That's Stakes 1.0. Stakes 2.0 is what Stakes actually is.
Yeah.
But either way, that's my idea. You should share yours now, because
Okay.
I feel like I've been on my idea.
Well, I will say you and I have something similar in that I'm pretty sure it already exists.
Sweet.
Not gonna lie, I realized about halfway through what I was creating. I'll see if you also pick up
Okay.
on what it is. So this is a high school or middle school aged group, all girls school, and it is like a sleuthing mystery club.
Sweet.
So like Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, that kind of thing. They try to solve little crimes, quote
Innocuous
unquote.
crimes.
Yeah, little mysteries.
Whimsical crimes.
Around
Bringing
their
it back
school,
to
and
a different reference that we made.
yes,
Whimsical crimes.
of course, the most whimsical of crimes, but they're also just like sleuth enthusiasts. So maybe
Enthusiasts.
yes, maybe they don't actually get to.
They really look up to Carmen Sandiego or whatever.
I was thinking they maybe like read books and talked about it, or maybe
Holmes, Marple.
I don't know if there's any sort of correlation between those that enjoyed Nancy Drew type things and those that turned into like murderinos
Oh, right.
that listened to
True
true crime
crime
podcasts. And I wonder if there's any sort of correlation.
Yeah, we should make a survey.
Definitely. I loved Nancy Drew, but I do not like true crime.
No.
It's not my thing.
It's because Nancy Drew was like whimsical crimes.
Yeah. It was, you felt in control. Nancy made it possible.
She was amazing.
Anyhow. So
There was usually not murder as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Nancy Drew is
I
like,
don't remember any murders
the
off the top of my
diamond
head.
is missing.
Yes.
Bam, 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 bam.
So that kind of
And
level.
also the guards are dead. No, like that didn't happen. That was
But,
the Smarty Boys.
the old Smarty Boys.
Okay.
a goodie.
Continue
Okay,
with
so-
your idea that maybe already exists.
You just
Okay.
just buzz in when
hear
you get
out.
it.
I'm hearing you out.
They find the mystery group, find an old house near the school with a sad dog chained up in the yard. Really cute dog, but it's super sad because it's chained up.
Kitbull.
So sad. They do their best to investigate about the whole situation, and the odd person that lives there is very hostile.
Oh.
Well, the cute dog manages to escape. Kitbull. And finds the...
With its furry cohort.
It finds the girls in the mystery club because they're the ones that...
Is this Scooby-Doo?
There you go. There you go. That's about when it hit me.
This
This
anime
next line
Scooby-Doo?
helps them get to the bottom of it. An illegal dog breeder. And
Also,
I was like, it's Scooby-Doo.
also, they have a van.
So you may have seen me like facepalm.
I see.
In the middle of the time.
Because you were like, I just made anime Scooby-Doo. I like it a lot, though.
Well, the thing is, I heard it and I was like, I hear like cute sleuth, like they've got the magnifying glass and like little trench coats, but they have to have an animal friend, much like you. You also heard the animals.
Companions, yes.
But then I was like, oh, well, obviously, you know, they're moving from middle school level crime, quote unquote,
To real deal.
to like an illegal breeder. I was like, that's like top end of the Nancy Drew spectrum.
Misdemeanors.
But then I was like, that's just Scooby-Doo. That is just straight up Scooby-Doo.
That is hilarious.
So, originally it went from there. Like episode 2 or 3, they get the dog, and then the dog just like helps them throughout the rest of the series.
And it loves those doggy snacks.
Those snappy snooze. But I then panicked and came up with 2 alternative things.
Okay.
One of the ladies in the group is kidnapped or murdered, and they have to solve it. Or they are all killed.
Oh.
And they have to solve their own murders without having any sort of memories. And they also have ghost animal friends. But they are ghosts.
They're all ghosts?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the whole group was killed.
Whoa.
So, just, you know, which layer of
Yeah,
darkness
I gotcha.
do you want to go into? But those last 2 are panic ideas.
I think the panic
Post
set you
Scooby-Doo.
into Spooktober vibes.
Yeah, because to me, the song wasn't that spooky.
No.
But in my panic, I had to edge it up somehow.
I think the edge we gotta cut off. We gotta cut the edge and make it softer.
Yeah, Kidnapped, I think, is about the highest level of...
Yeah, I want to keep it Nancy Drew,
Okay.
if possible. Because mine was, like, spooky, but not, again, like...
Yours was Nancy Drew-ish?
Nancy Drew-ish. There wasn't, like, real stakes. Wink. I almost said question mark.
Question mark with my eyelid over here. Just the one.
Just the one question mark.
Question mark.
So if I have a question, I'll just wink at you, and you're like... Excuse me.
Can't you just use inflection like a normal person?
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just answer? Can't you just ask a question normally?
Do people ask questions that way?
You know what? Sometimes they do.
Oh. Yeah, I think mine was never, like, yes, they're vampires, but it's more like secondary to them being in a maid cafe and getting animal friends.
So it's mildly spooky.
Yes, I definitely did not want to go Spooktober on this.
Okay.
I could have very easily.
Yeah,
we had werewolves kill people. These are vampires. These are friendly vampires.
And you said like life force that they were eating. So does that even involve any sort of puncturing, or do they just
maybe not? Maybe it's just like a back massage.
Okay, that could go.
Shoulder massage. You know,
is that a normal maid cafe?
I don't think so. I think it's just the food is so good that it transfers life force or whatever.
Maybe that's it. Is you can only steal life force when the people are truly like happy because they're really distracted.
Like a willing participant.
Yeah.
You know how like the vampires have to be invited in, etc., etc.
There aren't any mirrors in this place.
No.
And maybe they're
Except
just
on the
like
ceiling, so if you look up, you're like, bum, bum, bum.
That's creepy. Maybe, they're just so, like, pleased about eating biscuits and gravy or something that their souls are just,
chicken
like...
fried steak.
Ripe for the...
Slurping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the proprietor knows they're vampires and has maybe set up a system to take the life force before they can just immediately get it. So it's kind of doled out like a paycheck.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. This is a detail I did not think about when I was creating mine. But to combine...
I like the idea of their pay being, like, human life.
Right? It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Maybe...
It makes the proprietor more of, like, an interesting figure, like, demonic in a way, like having a power over them. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. But again, probably already exists to some degree. But yours is Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo? Because mine is Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo, so...
But for the record, I came up with Scooby-Doo on my own.
It's true.
So... And also, I don't know the origin story of Scoob.
He's a magic talking dog.
Sure, but like, how did he join the group?
That's true.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Was he chained up and they saved him from an illegal dog breeder?
I doubt it. I think it was something way more whimsical.
Thank goodness.
And Scrappy Doo just exists.
We don't need to talk about Scrappy right
I
now.
already brought him up. Ah, shit.
We'll
Either way, how do we combine
that part out.
Scooby-Doo with Vampire Cafe?
Well, we have a group of girls, it sounds like, and we have the desire for animals.
Yes.
And...
The desire to protect animals.
Yes.
And also solve crimes.
And also life-sustaining.
I like that.
So they're vampires that solve crimes that work in a maid cafe?
Yeah. How about that?
Wow, I feel like we just shuffled some cards.
We did, and then we were like, vampire, slap, and we're just like, no,
All
no,
the things.
no, and we're like, vampire, maid cafe,
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
mysteries, oh!
Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's the dog?
And then I'm like, cat, owl, dog.
Yeah. It's a Shiba.
Go through my animal cards.
Cute animal.
Yes. No, this is good. This is very anime now.
Okay, so how...
So how...
They don't also go to school, or they still go to school?
Maybe they don't
That's a
go to
lot of
school
time.
anymore.
Maybe they just don't.
Maybe
do
they
that.
just solve the crimes
I don't know enough about maid
as
cafes.
their school.
Like, is that just a part-timer job?
Right, is it a full-time... Can you be a full-time maid?
And also...
8 hours a day
We've
maiding?
looked into this where... Okay, that's an interesting...
Being a maid?
Maid-ing. Because we looked into it kind of, and like being a part-timer is not necessarily a bad thing, but you're not usually working while also going to school. Didn't we kind of figure that out?
I thought that was a Korean thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I
So
thought
if
it was
this is Japanese... I mean, you know, anime, it's from Japan.
whatever. They're gonna be part-timers, but they don't go to school.
They don't go to school.
And in their spare time, they go all Detective Pikachu.
I like the backstory was that they were all in like a mystery club in school, though.
Yes.
How did they become vampires? Were they always vampires?
That's because are vampires widespread is my question. Do you imagine them being like a hidden anomaly that only
I
the
think they're a
fire
hidden
knows?
anomaly,
Okay.
and some other vampires show up throughout the show, you know? But they're like an oddity. The
Okay.
main group of girls are the main only vampires that you see within the show.
Okay, cool. So it'd be like if they were in our universe, our world.
It's like 1 out of 50 people, 1 out of 1,000 people. And somehow we have like a group of 5 in
It's
one.
like do vampires have covens?
Yeah, sure.
There's probably a different name. Trove.
Sect. Yeah, I don't
What do
know.
you call bats in a group?
I was going to say hive, but that sounds wrong.
This is our hive of vampires.
It's got a V in it.
They sting. Oh.
It's hive vampire.
Hi, vampire.
And they're like, hello.
Hi.
Uh,
Buzz, buzz.
no, I like that.
Okay.
The backstory is them knowing each other in middle school, high school, and starting a mystery club, and then making that a full-time-ish, part-time job, where they solve mysteries for pay.
I'm wondering if maybe they're also kind of judging people and they do their mystery like background checks to see who's worth eating the life force of? Is that too complicated? Like they're vigilante-ing people?
Yeah, it kind of makes it Dexter-y, where he like only
I
killed like serial killers or people who did big crimes.
Okay.
He was like, I have a moral compass.
Okay.
I don't really like that
All right.
angle
That's fine.
specifically.
I just wanted to ask if
Yeah.
that was...
No, I think they just solve crimes and also
But
steal life force.
Nancy Drew level crime still?
Nancy Drew level crimes.
Okay.
I think there's a returning patron who they keep sucking the life force from, and he just looks like worse and worse each time. And they're like, buddy, you gotta like not come back here anymore. And he's like, but I love the tea cakes here are delicious. And he's just like wasting away. I like that.
I'm imagining that going back to the proprietor having power over the life and then doling it out later.
Yeah.
This is a poor example, but I'm imagining basically like a ceiling fan that when people like sigh,
it just kind of like breathes out.
and then it just like collects it.
It's funny because there's that one Feed the Beast like Minecraft thing where all the things were flying around, like the essences, they fly out of the bottles and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of what I was picturing.
Yeah.
And also fucking Adventure Zone has in an arc when they like have sadness or apathy or whatever, like it's visible.
Ooh, yeah.
And it like gets sucks into fans and shit.
Let's go with that.
So yeah.
The vampires are able to see contentment.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
In, like,
I like the positivity
full-bellied-
because then that reinforces they're not like killing people. They're just like pleasing people so much that they get an
and then
essential
maybe it
life force out
doesn't
of it.
affect the human as much.
Yeah.
Because if they sucked like sadness from them, it just like basically kills them.
Yeah.
Well, not completely, but you know, like
No, it's like
sad.
It's an extra emotion that they are able to provide because of their services.
Yeah.
And so it's like without this service, they're not providing the emotion, and the emotion gets.
Yeah.
You get it?
I think I do.
It's kind of like they're so specialized in their food and service.
I like thinking that there are other vampires that specialize in different emotions.
I like that as well.
But like the ones that deal in like horror movies, like the people in there are way worse off because the horror actually like takes some of them.
It's like actually why when you leave a horror movie you're like
ugh,
anxious and like
yeah,
feel like you've
they've taken
been drained. Yeah.
From you, but in a negative way.
So that's the
Whereas
movie
this
theater
one,
vampires.
You're so happy, you're so content that it just bubbles over and you have extra to give
it's
and then
an
you're
excess.
not. Yes.
Yes.
They're just doing them a favor at
this
that
is
point.
really good. This is like a good canon for like a vampire taking an emotion
we could
or
have,
life force.
you know, anger at like, I don't know, a football game. Where do people get mad? Boxing rings?
I don't know.
Where do people get
Video
angry?
games?
That's true. Yeah, video game cafe.
Yeah, arcades.
Arcades.
Yeah.
So they take like anger from the arcades.
Yeah. I think it's more spread out though. So it's like the main thing is this maid cafe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just
getting
saying.
the good emotion, but then other seasons there's traveling and they find these other vampires that are kind of doing harm.
I'm thinking the proprietor knows.
Yes.
They have a network of all the other because
the
maybe
other businesses.
they are part of a weird like vampire keeping.
Okay.
Maybe not necessarily family, but they.
I think like a late night business.
It's like a vampire
thing.
hunter, and rather than hunt them, they have them corralled and controlled.
I like that.
So that it's
It's like the modern.
Yes.
It's like they're not hurting anyone.
Because it's barbaric to kill.
Exactly.
But then the ones that steal from like the horror movie, they're like
they're on the fringe.
They're on the edge, and their proprietor is kind of evilish, and so they're like, "It's fine, I don't care.
Keeping it under wraps, and like,
I can charge them money, or I don't know. They're getting something out of it."
They signed some sort of contracts that like we only set up the devices in the comedy section movies when the action movies are playing and shit like that.
Yeah.
But really, the side business is siphoning horror movies and stuff like that.
Because if they have that, I don't know, essence, energy, whatever you want to call it, they could bottle it and sell it.
That's that excess.
And the negative ones
dollars.
probably are like dark black market stuff.
Shit, this is really cool.
That's cool.
This is really cool.
And then we have a mystery.
We have the mystery where the girl's trying to solve.
That is high five
The misuse of the vampire essences and shit.
Yes.
Fuck, this is great.
But no one has to die, so it's still Nancy Drew level.
It's still Nancy Drew level, but it does get tense.
Yeah.
I think when they're...
It's like the bad guy in Strawberry Shortcake.
Yeah.
No, it's
so
worse than
okay. We have...
I'm kidding.
That's the thing. The overarching thing is this misuse of the essence collecting.
Yes.
And then the underarching is sometimes disconnected mysteries that have nothing to do with the overarching thing.
Yeah.
And then other times it's
because that's like the
directly
main
related
stuff.
Like directly related main plot mysteries that sometimes are hard to connect, but then the whole thing is everybody connecting the dots.
Yes.
God, this is good.
Cool. What else? I mean, I feel like we've ticked all the boxes.
I'm super happy with this.
Why am I so tongue-tied tonight? It's so excited. We have animals. They just have animals.
Yes.
We cool with that?
There's definitely a dog.
Yeah. Also,
and it goes...
for some reason, I'm picturing them on roller skates. I don't really know why. I don't know if you want to go dinery.
No.
Okay.
Maybe there's like a rollerblading episode, or they go to a skate rink or something. I don't know.
Well, why not? Because they'd have to investigate these places. So they have to go to the movie theater. They have to go to the skate rink.
There's businesses they have to go
to the internet arcade cafe thing.
I love this because it's kind of slice of life of them just like going around places. But the mystery aspect is very appealing to me.
But there's also like a little boy whose bike disappeared. And he goes to the neighborhood cafe to ask them for help.
Have you seen this bike? He's putting up flyers. Mm-hmm. Have you seen this bike?
Can I put it in the window?
I like it a
I
lot.
missed my bike. It had a really fancy bell.
I really like this bike.
My basket was full of candy.
That's what I really miss. Mm-hmm. I love the Reese's Pieces, please.
Stop. That's not how you say that.
Pieces of Reese's.
No.
And it's like, you mean Reese's Pieces? No, I broke up a bar.
Oh, no, because that'd be copyright.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like Charles...
Greasy's.
Carbles or something.
Greasy's peanut butter cheesies.
Ew. Well, actually, peanut butter and cheese, those are those weird crackers. Do you remember? The ones that are like cheddar.
Or is it like half and half?
No. The outside is like Cheeto orange cracker, and the inside was full of peanut butter.
Oh.
Do you remember those?
No.
In the long plastic packaging?
No.
Well, I mean...
Is it real?
Yes, it's real.
Is it something I've eaten?
I don't know.
I probably haven't then.
It's a childhood thing.
Nope.
Well, I mean, you've seen the other ones that are just... They look like saltines. They're normal crackers, and they have peanut butter in them, right? Little package, or not
Oh,
peanut
I've seen
butter,
the cheese ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Like white cracker.
Yes.
It's like double wide.
Mm-hmm. And it's like 2
double
and like
long.
maybe there's 6 total in
Sure.
there. It's that.
Cheese
but the
cracker.
crackers are like Cheeto colored. And the inside is peanut butter
the
brown.
Orange cracker with
Yes.
the peanut butter, but it's not a cheese cracker.
It's not?
No, it's just an orange cracker.
Really?
Yeah. It might be cheese. It never tasted bad.
You know what? This is something we're going to Google. It's search on our favorite browser.
Are the orange crackers cheese?
Are they cheese? Are those orange ones cheese?
I'll only eat them if they're cheese.
It doesn't make sense that they would have the other ones that are normal colored.
Like the white on white.
Yeah.
The white with
the
white.
cheese?
It was like white
Inside?
cheddar with white. Like it was all cheddar. White cheddar.
Yeah, so why would they have an orange one? It wasn't Halloween themed. We've spent much too much time on this. But
we got to put the crackers down.
Set down the crackers! Or the peanut butter gets
So yeah, let's think of some title words because I'm like fully just.
I'm so happy
I'm
about
fully
this.
in this mystery idea with the canon siphoning life. That's
we have
completely past both of our
vampire
ideas.
hunters. We have the siphoning.
Too. Yeah.
We've got the mystery. We have cute animals.
But the siphoning facilitates the mystery, and I love that.
We made this work.
I love that a lot.
I know we already high-fived, but I'd do it again.
I would again too, but I think we'll keep it.
Sure. Let me just put my hand down.
I know you really.
You saw I was
saw
gonna.
you.
I was like, two. He wants to high-five me.
Yeah, but we should think of some words.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
how
we
about like
have
a vampire mystery?
We have mystery, and we
or like a business mystery?
I love the idea of that. Like
Business mystery.
dun dun dun.
Grab your business cards. We have a business mystery to
dun
solve.
dun dun.
But it's cute because they're maids and
Yeah.
fan servicey.
I keep forgetting that they're actually in like maid costumes.
Not always though. That's just when
Yeah,
they're
no,
working.
but-
you know.
That's the main.
I feel like they
The
would.
default is the cafe.
Yes. Which is cutesy.
Very.
Cutesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is cool.
Sweet.
Because then we can have all the anime food, which
All the
you
anime
know.
food. I
That's
mean,
the best.
every episode we should just reference anime dogs and anime food, and then we're done.
I mean, that's pretty much our podcast. It's real, but also
there's anime food and dogs.
yeah, and it's funny, but
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
and food and dogs. That's pretty much all of our stuff. Those are our brands.
It's funny, it's real, it's food, it's dogs.
Check and check.
And mate.
Check and made.
Oh, checkmate. No, it's bad.
But it's kind of cute.
It's kinda cute
because they
'cause
check
check-
for like mystery things.
But like chess, the move in checkmate, like you win, right?
Yeah.
So mystery solvers would be like, it's checkmate for the mystery. We solved it. I don't
and
know.
then
Okay.
the one girl
Should
would
we
be
do a
like,
business
you
mystery?
mean checkmate.
Or a vampire mystery? Or vampire business?
The Business mystery is cracking me up. Let's start there, because
Okay.
I am getting a kick out of it. Although it does sort of negate the whole vampire thing, which is a big deal. All right. Vampire mystery. Let's start there. But business mystery is hilarious.
Okay. All right, do you want to do a vampire word or a mystery word first?
I'll start with a vampire word.
We'll do a mystery word. 3, 2, 1. Solved.
Teeth.
Solved teeth.
Yeah. That's like a serial
Yeah, teeth
killer.
Teeth on their own are scary.
Need we bring up Life of Pi again?
Teeth on the ground. Teeth in a flower.
But, never mind, I forgot what I was going to say.
I'll do a vampire word. You do a mystery word. 3, 2, 1. Bitten.
Magnifying glass.
By the teeth.
Bitten by the teeth.
That you mentioned.
Yes.
That's what bites.
Bites from the teeth.
Yes.
The mentioned teeth.
Vampire teeth are most normally called fangs.
You bring up a valid point.
Yeah.
May I slightly alter mine?
2 fangs.
Yes.
I had another mystery word. It was found.
Found fangs.
I don't know.
Fangs found.
That's just alliteration for you.
Yeah, you know, I'm a sucker.
But,
I did think of 2 full titles.
Titles.
Yeah.
Hit me.
This one's not good, but I was thinking of like bar mitzvah, and I thought
Like werewolf bar mitzvah.
but like bat mysteries.
I gotcha. It's
I
not
don't
good.
think that's gonna work. But I'm real proud of this one. Are you ready? Who sucked it?
With like 3 question marks.
Because I was thinking who done it,
I know.
but then vampire.
Who sucked that dick?
Who sucked it?
Who sucked that vampire dick?
Leave the dicks out of it.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. There's a dick there now.
Oh no.
Oh man, who sucked it is hilarious.
I thought you might approve.
It's as hilarious as werewolf bar mitzvah. Spooky. Scary. Yeah,
So we're no closer,
I
is
don't
what I'm
think
hearing?
we've reached a conclusion.
No, probably not. Okay, what about, unfortunately not really using our words too much, but feasting on feelings?
Oh, I like that.
Or, I mean, we could play with it a little, but...
Like eating emotions.
yeah, emotional eating.
That
one works
really,
too.
Doesn't really give the right vibe, but I
No,
get
yeah.
it. Feasting on feelings. I like that.
Okay.
It's accurate.
It is, yes.
Feasting is a very like vampire word,
Mm-hmm.
and the feelings is the like siphoning of feelings.
I had to do alliteration, so we could do, eating on emotions. Oh, I did it again. We could do
Appetizing a word for emotions.
amuse-bouche on,
No, I like feasting on feelings, though.
Okay.
It's
cool.
really good and accurate
Well, cool.
and gives a good depiction
Is
of the
it
show.
anime enough for you?
Sure.
I'm going to have to start asking that question because I come up with weird things.
We'll put a shirt on it.
Is that anime enough
And you'll
for
just
you?
wear it when we record and
Yes.
you'll point at it.
Maybe we can get a pin.
Oh, yeah.
And then I don't have to wash my stuff as
I
much.
don't think there's pins on Redbubble, but there should be. There's at least stickers.
Yeah. In any case.
Either way, feasting on feelings. I like that
Cool.
a lot.
Cool.
It's really good.
Thanks.
It's the title.
Done and done.
Who are you
I am
in Feasting on Feelings?
just be a patron.
Just a patron?
Yeah, go in for, I don't know, a malted shake, perhaps.
You're like a malted milkshake? Mm-hmm. All right. That's fair.
You want to go and get something with
I think
me?
we'd share a malt.
Yay! You'd have to act, because I know malt is not your favorite.
I know. I'd be like, I will have what she's having. Wink.
Question mark?
Question mark.
There you go. Oh, Lord.
But then I'm really happy with it, and they steal my emotions.
Or maybe
They feast on it. They
I'm
feast
really
upon it.
happy because that, and like you're happy that I'm happy because you're a cute, like on a date boy
Oh, my heart is brimming.
with young love,
Yep.
and that's like prime.
Yep.
That's prime feeling right there.
That's some good feels. Feast on those feels.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So we
We're
go on
in
a
it.
date. We get our life force siphon, but we're better for it
We're happy.
because we had a mole.
And we got to share our happiness, and it's always good to share your happiness.
Exactly. So we're in it. People in it.
We didn't really define characters.
No, there's
so-
definitely vampire women and
Yeah.
a proprietor woman.
We didn't even choose how many vampires.
I don't know, 5 or 6.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And then the
Yeah.
one proprietor.
Yeah. I honestly have no. I
I
had
don't-
Jim Cummings in my head, and he's still in there.
He's gonna stay.
He's going, hoo-hoo.
Yeah, he's gonna stay in there for this week.
It's unfortunate because he's not going to be there next week.
I want someone who's not too old. My first thought, because this is like what names are in my head, Dame Judi Dench, but that would not work. But it's the name in there.
I don't know. It'd be cool if she was the proprietor, though. I'm not going to lie.
You don't think she'd sound too old?
No way. She's cool as hell.
Well, that doesn't make her sound younger.
It doesn't matter about old, young. It don't matter. Age don't matter. There's no barrier
I
to
was-
business ownership.
I was picturing like a 40-year-old.
Fine. Well,
And then all the, vampire
not to
girls
bring
are,
Daisy
like,
Ridley
20.
back, but
She'd be more vampire
she's
age.
more in the vampire
Yeah.
age. That's true.
But also,
That
I
was
feel
mean
like
of me to reference her right after saying older person.
we love you, Daisy.
We do.
We really do.
We really do.
But I mean, this I feel like is
It's just
a testament to how poorly women that age are treated. Because
Definitely.
they're just cast aside.
Yep.
It's harder to think of women of that age because they just aren't as prolific.
I don't want to say like I'm agreeing with you. I just want to say yes.
So that's my excuse for not being able to think of anyone except for like Julianne Moore.
Right. Society.
Yeah, society doesn't want me to know
Blame
anybody.
society.
Nicole Kidman? They don't want me to know. Laura Linney.
Look at you.
I thought of 3.
Look at all your names.
I don't know.
I think there's also a lot of talented
Laura Linney could do
just,
anything,
like,
but
anime voice act like
oh,
English
definitely.
anime voice actors that would just nail
Yeah,
these
we
roles.
we don't have to go like
Yeah.
Oscars, although it's still kind of relevant, right? Ish,
Yeah, it was a couple. It was, was it
close-ish.
literally last week?
I believe so.
Oh, damn. We didn't do an Oscar episode last week. Keep Cool wasn't Oscar related at all.
No, but maybe
But
best
Oscar
direction.
Isaac was in it
Yeah,
from Star Wars.
yeah, he's the
Poe.
main character.
Kind of. He's the Han.
No, I know who he is. I'm saying if we cast him in last week's, would he be the main character?
I thought we. I don't know. Let's backtrack.
I know we talked about the guy from the movie that I think I incorrectly said.
Oh shit! Yeah, probably.
I think I said it was True Love, but it's Strange Love. Anyway,
Either way, we have feasting on
I'd like to
feelings.
backtrack. And yeah, that's how we're Oscars.
Oscaring.
Cool. Feasting on feelings.
And the guy who voices Oscar the Muppet.
The Grouch?
The Grouch.
The Grouchy Muppet?
Oscar the Grouch. The Muppet. Yes.
Yeah, he's
He's
some-
in
he works also at
He's
the Hot
movie
Spring.
theater. Oh, that was last week. You're right.
Which one are we? You know what?
It's all lost.
Let's turn
Keep
our
Cool was last
attention-
week. We're not doing anything for Keep Cool. This is all feasting on feelings now.
Okay,
AKA, we're done. And this has been Instant Anime.
just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Don't know how you made it through, but thank you.
Whew. Welcome to the end slate.
Yeah. Speaking of thanks,
Oh, yeah. We got a new iTunes review.
yay!
It's, I think, just titled, Could Give It 6 Stars If I Could.
Aww.
Or would if I could. And you know, I think it would defeat the purpose of a 5-star system, but I agree.
I appreciate the sentiment. Don't listen to Jimmy. Just because he can count.
6 out of 10 stars isn't great. It's very average. No, it's super great that we got a new iTunes review.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for taking the time to sign into iTunes somewhere and do that. Because, like, I don't know. We've got 3, which means
Yeah.
we don't have an average yet, because now I think it takes 4 or 5.
Oh,
Which isn't
I
great.
was hoping it was 3.
I was 2. 3 is the easiest number to take an average of. Either way.
3 is the easiest number that
take an
you'll
average of.
ever
Okay, either way, thanks for the
Thank
iTunes
you.
review.
Thank you.
Whew, We have a Twitter.
We do have a
It's
Twitter.
not iTunes, but it's a Twitter.
What's on there, Jim?
It's, well, first of all, it's Instant Anime Pod.
That's definitely important.
Twitter
finding
handle.
out where it is.
On there are GIFs that we post weekly, daily, whenever, that tease upcoming episodes. We also interact with people and
little hints.
usually post
Little
best boys.
Mysterious hints, question mark, wink, wink.
Question mark.
Question mark.
We post best boys on occasion.
I mean, if they are there,
Reposting
we have
K-pop
to share.
boys and also liking
Right.
and sharing cat pictures sometimes.
Well, you know.
There's a really cute one today.
Is this special business?
What?
There's a cat on Twitter, and the name of it is special business.
No, it was named Tater Tot. It was so cute. I know.
I got. Let's wrap this up. I need to check out Tater Tot.
Gotta check out Tater
I miss
Tot.
Tater Tot.
But that's our Twitter. You can also check us out on our website.
Which is instantannie.may.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm going with it.
That's it
It's
from now on.
instant anime, but the period is before the ME.
Instantanime.podbean.com.
Yeah, that one still works, but the other one looks cool.
It's really good. Oh, I also changed. There's a redirect if you do twitter.instantanna.may. That takes us to our Twitter.
That's really cool.
Cha-cha.
That's
I could
really
also I could
cool.
probably do like shop.instantanna.may and it would
It take us
redirect
to
to the
Redbubble?
Redbubble. Yeah.
That's super cool. I didn't know about that, and thank you.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I know.
Look at you go.
I figured out domain stuff.
Hells yeah.
DNS routing. I don't know anything.
I'm impressed.
But yeah, what's on our website?
Well, all the things, all the amazing things. We have our submission form. If you would like to submit a song.
Oh, we did mention that before.
Yep, I'm following up on that.
So yeah, give us a song,
To animify.
an artist, a title, and maybe your name if you want to shout out.
Yeah,
If not, don't.
it's up to you. But we do need the
Song.
we need the
a
important
song.
bits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who it is, what it is. We can use those for an episode. We've had some really good ones in the past, and we'd love some more. We also have the Twitter.
The Twitter.
That's on the sidebar, as well as the merch. Whoop whoop.
Merchandise.
Which we have some ideas about. Now
just
it's
haven't
just a
had
matter
the
of
time to do.
doing those ideas, but
You know.
they'll end up there eventually.
Nobody gets paid to do this.
At this rate, no. And then finally, we have some podcatchers,
Yep.
which
Just
we
various.
encourage to use and maybe get more reviews.
Yeah, if you
We
want to
can
post
get
a
that
review where you're
average.
listening,
We
that'd be
want
great.
that average if we can.
Seriously. But if you don't, it's fine.
Yeah, we just appreciate anyone who listens.
Seriously. Really do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, somebody bought an instant anime mug.
No way!
I don't know if they knew what it was, or they're just like, my friend likes anime.
This is interesting. Should we put like a podcast
Oh.
on everything?
Nah.
Instant anime. A podcast.
Nah.
A podcast.
Nah, it's fine.
A podcast.
If they buy it because it's a good design, then I feel like that's
That's-
just a testament to
That's true.
our design.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well done, us.
Thank you again. Thank
Well
you. for
done, you
listening.
listener. You
Thank
made
you.
it this far.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah,
Thank you,
for
Jimmy.
the great episode, Feasting on
Yeah.
Feelings. I'm super proud of this.
This was a high five.
This is real
Almost a
fun.
double.
Almost too spooky, but we backpedaled to make people not dead.
And just ask the question, who sucked it? Which is really,
That's like life's question.
yeah.
Who sucked it? 42. End podcast.
Mike dropped.
Mike Wazowski. Goodbye.